Hey, chill out. Hey, I did definitely put that motherfucker on the bed. You know what I'm saying?
When streamers go live, most of them expect a regular day. Just games, chats, or content as usual. But every now and then, something completely unexpected happens. From stumbling across human remains on remote islands to unknowingly helping solve real-life missing person cases, here are 15 jaw-dropping moments streamers never saw coming, all caught live. Cenat's shocking fugitive viewer. During a normal reaction stream, Cenat was watching a live police chase when something insane happened.
Bro, pull over!
I ain't doing shit you watch. I ain't doing shit you tell me to do, bro.
In the middle of the stream, the suspect being chased went live on Instagram and was watching Kai's stream. Then he sent Kai a video message from inside the car, mid-chase, saying he was a fan and wasn't pulling over.
Know my route, gang. I just had to let you know I'm watching, bro. I'm off this bitch. You running my shit hot. They be about you the man. I'm off this bitch.
He was calm, casual, and clearly not joking. The chat exploded. Viewers couldn't believe it. A fugitive watching Twitch in real time while fleeing police.
Back off the 10 and then once here off the 5. Neither one of those ever seemed to really work out for them.
Kai was stunned. His reaction, genuine confusion and disbelief, made the whole thing feel even crazier. And just when you think streaming can't get more chaotic than a fugitive fan going live mid-pursuit, the next moment shows sometimes the real danger isn't online. It's outside your door. Duke Dennis's Midnight Intruder mystery. You see, Duke Dennis was mid-stream when he heard a noise. At first, he laughed it off. Then it happened again. He paused. His eyes shifted off screen. He stood up and cautiously checked his surroundings.
Hey, chill out. Hey, I did definitely put that motherfucker on the bed. You know what I'm saying?
His chat panicked, urging him to leave, but Duke stayed on stream. The sounds didn't stop. The tension grew. He tried to act normal, but couldn't hide how spooked he was. It wasn't just a stream anymore. It felt like something was about to happen live. And while eerie sounds are unsettling, they're nothing compared to what comes next. Rubzy's haunted apartment. Rubzy was streaming from a friend's apartment, casually chatting, until the door behind him creaked open and slammed shut.
But yeah, that was the tragic story of my my bringing down of my dearest Lydia.
He was alone. He laughed it off, checked it, and it happened again. Harder. The vibe instantly changed. Then the lights flickered. Objects moved. Louder knocking started. His chat noticed everything and told him to run.
Guys, it's not like we needed any slippery.
Fuck this. Fuck this.
What the heck?
He grabbed his phone to film an update, then another loud thump echoed. It felt real. Nothing about his face or voice seemed staged.
I guess one last final look at the apartment. Like, hey, what's up? I just want to let everyone know that I'm alright, I guess. So, oh, cool. Alright. Oh.
Then a chair moved. On camera, Rubzy stood up, walked out, and never came back. But not every shocking moment comes from fear. Some, like the next one, happen in daylight with thousands watching and a life potentially saved. Troy Coleman's miraculous rescue. During an outdoor stream in Miami, Clix and Lacey were casually chatting with fans when a teenager briefly approached them.
Hey, are you sparring, bro? Are you sparring? Yo, you good, bro? Good what? Nah, you good?
Oh, nah, you off the jaw, huh? You off the jaw.
Who is good? Yo, wrong dad book, right? Wrong hand of dad book. You got a buzz spot?
He made a few jokes, hung around for a moment, and left. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary until after the stream ended. That teen was Troy Coleman, a 17-year-old missing for 3 months. Diagnosed with schizophrenia, his case was flagged as a potential homicide. But thanks to the stream, Troy's brother recognized him and alerted police.
No, you are not, dude. Show us an emo. Hit an emo. Hit an emo.
Troy was found safe in Miami shortly after. Clix and Lacey had no idea they'd just helped solve a missing person case. Troy's surprise reunion was emotional, but the next clip feels colder, literally. The grave in the woods. TheoFreakinDore was out filming a casual vlog with a friend when something strange interrupted their walk through the woods. Mid-conversation, Theo suddenly stopped and scanned the area. He said it felt like something was watching him. What started as a typical nature walk quickly turned uneasy.
What is that? No way.
Moments later, the camera captured a large, square patch of disturbed soil, freshly dug and just about the size of a human grave. Theo immediately called it out. Somebody was digging a grave out here. The shape was clean, compact, and deep enough to raise alarms. There were no markings, tools, or animal tracks nearby, just a perfect hole in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I want to get a good view of it. Dude, somebody was digging a grave out here. Oh, God.
They didn't stick around long, which made the clip more believable. Theo's voice went from casual to serious in seconds.
I had to breathe. Oh, dude, that's not fucking cool. That was a grave. Like, I know sometimes I can be a little dramatic, but that, I'm just saying, you don't dig a 5.5 by 3 foot, like.
His audience later confirmed the footage looked authentic. The most unsettling part, no one has claimed responsibility, and no further info was ever found. Let's move on to this next streamer who found a snake in his car, and there was no time to overthink it. The snake in the truck. The Australian Survival School YouTube channel usually teaches outdoor skills, but one video turned into a high-risk rescue mission. While doing a walk-around on his parked truck in the bush, the host noticed movement on the front wheel. He found a large snake coiled on the wheel.
Fat wood and some pine resin. And can you see him? There's a little surprise hiding in here. There is a snake hiding in my fucking car.
He didn't panic. Instead, he grabbed a stick and began carefully working the snake free. The snake, later identified by viewers as a potentially venomous species, most likely a brown snake, fought back, wrapping itself tighter.
So, get out, you fat pork chop. Get out my car!
The streamer, sweating and straining, finally managed to remove it and set it loose in the grass. The comment section blew up with praise and disbelief.
Get out of my car! There he is.
That was pure instinct. But now we're shifting to something less physical and more glitchy. Aunt Kathy Doppelgänger, Kai's real-life glitch. While filming a casual street interaction, Cenat found himself face-to-face with something that completely threw him off. An older woman who looked, sounded, and acted exactly like his Aunt Kathy.
Hey, I can be in your video.
You are my Aunt Kathy.
What made it even weirder, her name was also Kathy. Kai was visibly shocked, and just for a few seconds, the disbelief on his face was just amazing.
Your name Kathy?
My name is Kathy.
Hug her, you gotta hug her.
The moment became one of those rare clips that feel too perfect to be scripted. The internet ran with it. Fans began calling it a real-life glitch.
I thought I recognized some of you folks.
While it was all lighthearted, it genuinely left viewers and Kai scratching their heads at the coincidence.
My granddaughter said straight out.
Really? Where's she at? Where'd she go? She's hiding.
But while Kai's moment was strange in a funny way, the next streamer wasn't laughing. Her encounter was real, aggressive, and downright frightening, and it happened live. JustKath's nightmare encounter. JustKath was live streaming from her backyard pool. enjoying a quiet moment when everything changed in seconds. A man, clearly uninvited, walked into frame and started speaking to her aggressively.
Huh? You start annoying me.
What?
I tried to relax.
No, but what are you doing?
I try and relax.
At first, she tried to stay calm, responding with basic answers while subtly backing away. But the man escalated quickly, mocking her and stepping closer. He was unpredictable, asking questions and shouting over her responses. On stream, you could hear the shift from relaxed background noise to full panic. JustKath's chat immediately lit up, warning her to leave and call for help.
Okay, I gotta tell stuff. Because you're fucking idiot.
Huh?
What? What? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta call the police if you do this.
What the fuck? Not just fucking move.
Okay, the guy, this is not normal, chat. This is not normal. What the fuck?
She finally fled inside the house, visibly shaken, ending the stream shortly after. It wasn't staged. You could hear her voice crack as she locked the door. The guy lingered outside for a while before leaving.
Okay, this is not normal. This is fucking weird. This is not normal. Not normal people do that. ข้างในคนผู้ชายข้างในเป็นบ้าเป็นอะไรก็ไม่รู้
Viewers later praised her composure, but everyone agreed this was one of the most genuinely unsettling live encounters caught in real time. But some interactions go beyond uncomfortable. The next one took a dark turn when a casual chat online turned into a confession no one expected to hear, especially not on camera. Cannibal confession, iShowSpeed meets the unthinkable. While streaming on Omegle, iShowSpeed thought he was about to have another lighthearted conversation with a stranger.
Italy. What's good, Italy girl? What's up?
Yo, bro.
What's up, Italy girl? Where you from?
Hi. Italy.
How old are you?
19.
Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate me?
Like a solid 10.
What followed was anything but normal. A girl claiming to be from Italy chatted casually for a bit before dropping a bombshell. She said she eats people. At first, Speed laughed, assuming it was a joke. But her tone never changed. She spoke calmly, even smiled, and said she enjoyed it and only did it on weekends.
Hey, what's so deepest, darkest secret that you never told nobody?
Wait, I gotta think about it. Wait.
Alright.
Probably like I eat people.
You eat people?
Yeah, on the weekends, you know.
Oh, I won't tell nobody.
No, thank you.
How do you, like, what do you mean by eat people?
I eat people.
She even hinted she wanted him to be part of it. You could see the disbelief build in Speed's expression. He started asking questions. Why she does it, what part she eats, whether she was serious. She kept going, claiming it gave her a thrill.
Are you, like, Dahmer?
Yeah. Bro, you don't have to tell, like, anyone. Like, this has to stay here.
Alright. Why do you do that?
Because I like it.
Speed tried to stall her on the call while attempting to alert 911 off camera.
Not gonna lie, I can't say it. Cause what if the police track this conversation? Like, no.
I know. Just stay right here. Stay right here, okay?
What? Yo, what?
I have a girl right here in Italy, she eats people.
Yo, no.
I have a girl in Italy right now, she eats people.
The video exploded online with viewers debating whether she was trolling or actually serious. But while that confession was horrifying in its own way, what Ice Poseidon went through wasn't just shocking, it was dangerous, direct, and possibly life-threatening. Mob threat IRL. Ice Poseidon and the Gangster warning. During a restaurant live stream, Ice Poseidon was talking with viewers when a man approached him out of nowhere.
In the meantime, I have a fan who's interested in selling you a visit board. She said she can meet you now and give you lessons. Okay, what's her number? Hi.
He didn't look like a fan, and his first words confirmed it. The man said, "I've been getting about 30 calls about you, and I'm a gangster." The tension spiked instantly. Ice froze. The man told him very clearly to leave the area immediately or face trouble.
I'm getting about 30 calls about you on my phone, and I'm a gangster. So you better fucking leave here right now before there's trouble for yourself. You understand that? You're fucking with the mob over here. You better leave now.
I apologize.
You could see Ice trying to keep calm, even thanking him politely before walking away. But that wasn't the end of it. As he left the restaurant, Ice noticed a man following him.
Don't worry, I'll take Caroline on a date over there next time. Actually, he's staring at me. Oh God. He's fucking bro. This nigga.
Ice Poseidon instantly bolted. However, he dropped his wallet, picked it up in a panic, and tried to walk away. Viewers flooded the chat, telling him to run. It felt like a scene from a thriller movie, only it wasn't scripted, and it wasn't safe. Ice Poseidon walked away from danger, but the next streamer walked into it, literally. Looted crypt, Desertify Urbex's grave, robber discovery. The YouTube channel, Desertify Urbex, is known for exploring forgotten and decaying buildings. But in this video, they stumbled on something darker than peeling wallpaper or rusted tools.
An entire row of crypts gape like small caves, exposing burial shelves within. Coming to the first crypt front, it is plain to see it has been smashed open.
While filming inside an abandoned British crypt, the camera captured several smashed open burial sites. Some were completely empty. The floor was littered with broken wood, scraps of decayed fabric, and even bones.
A single blue glove suggests use possibly by a grave robber who left what appears to be an incomplete humerus bone laying near it.
This wasn't vandalism, it looked like grave robbery. The explorers handled everything carefully, not touching anything, but the implication was clear. Someone came here to take something. Whether it was jewelry or something else, we don't know. But whatever it wasn't theirs to take. A looted grave is shocking, but the next discovery hits differently. Forgotten grave of a child. Red Poppy Ranch was just an ordinary farm. However, the owners received a tip from a local that there was an old grave on the property. Surprised by this, the owner, who was a known streamer, decided to investigate. He set out to find the burial spot, and after a few hours of search, spotted a weathered grave marker partially hidden in an overgrown field. It belonged to a 1-year-old boy who died in 1949.
Oh, what do we got here? There we go. Now,
what hit harder was the last name etched on the stone. Red Poppy asked around town. Nobody recognized it. He dug into local records, scanned registries, and even looked through newspapers from the area. Nothing. No birth, no death notice, no census record. It's as if the child never existed on paper.
I'm gonna go see if I can figure out what happened. I did some digging on that little boy's name and didn't find out a whole lot. I got on the internet trying to research some of the family history sites that I know are out there, and there's just not much around. I mean,
The only clue was the year 1949, a time when the region experienced one of its harshest winters. Maybe exposure played a role, but that's just speculation.
There's definitely more to this story, but it's going to probably take me some time to figure it out. One of the only things that I did figure out is that year 1948 to 1949 was a really, really bad winter up here, and whether or not that came into play, I don't know. But still doing a little bit of research. We'll see what I can figure out on that. And this story is to be continued.
That tiny grave left us with heavy questions. But this next moment is all about curiosity, and how opening the wrong door can lead to something way creepier than anyone expected. The Attic of Echoes, Martinez twins' creepy discovery. The Martinez twins had just moved into a new house with a friend and were filming a casual vlog while unpacking. During a lighthearted argument about who owned which room, they stumbled on a locked door that they hadn't noticed.
Yeah, but I sleep there.
And who has the keys for this room?
Have them.
You have them?
No.
You have them?
Come on.
I don't.
Where are they?
I don't know.
You know what? We need to see what's there. We should break the door.
With no key in sight, they decided to force it open. Inside was a small, untouched space, just an old chair and a trapdoor leading upward. Curiosity pushed them to climb into the attic.
We found a new room. That's gonna be no. We found a new room.
Forget it, bro.
Why you don't?
I changed my opinion. Look at that, bro.
No, you don't, bro. You can move that to another place. I can put it. I can put it in my room. I can.
That's the owner, bro. In our house.
No, I can put it in my room. It's cool, bro. It's probably so old. What?
Look what we have.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I haven't seen that.
I cannot believe this is happening in our building.
Stacked in one corner were dusty magazines from the 1920s. Next to them was a wooden music box. A worn-out Bible sat next to it, pages fragile and yellow. But the creepiest moment came when they spotted a child's tricycle tucked in the shadows, untouched for decades. Nothing moved, yet the vibe changed immediately.
Two girls, a picture, and a Bible. This is the 23, bro, and this is probably awesome. Yeah, oh shit, yeah. But this is like a gift.
That attic was filled with echoes from the past. But now, we go underwater, where a group of friends found a skeleton that gave them the creeps. The Bahamas plane. Wreck prank. Brent Rivera, Drew, and Dom traveled to the Bahamas to explore a rumored plane wreck that had been submerged for decades. After a long boat ride and some back and forth with a not-so-confident captain, they finally located the wreck.
Wait, is that it?
What?
Yo, that's it!
What?
That's it. Wait, stop the boat,
We didn't travel 10 hours for nothing!
Here we go. Okay, so they are approaching the plane right now. What do you guys see?
Oh, there's so many fish! Oh my god!
Excited and unsure of what they'd find, they dove in with waterproof cameras rolling. The plane was rusted but mostly intact, its propeller still attached. As they swam deeper, the eerie quiet of the ocean added weight to every movement.
Do you see any sharks? Sharks? What?
No shark. There isn't a shark.
Now they're panicking. Oh my god. Dom is going to the front of the plane. It's crazy after 50 years how perfectly intact this plane is. Oh my god, Drew's by the propeller.
Then came the twist. Inside the cockpit, they found a human skeleton, completely still, facing forward. Panic set in. Drew shouted first, and for a moment it looked like they'd stumbled on a true tragedy. But it was fake.
Oh! They're freaking out! Oh my!
The skeleton had been planted there as a prank, later revealed to be a setup by their own crew. What started as suspense ended in nervous laughter. That prank in the sea got laughs, but the final story brings us back to something deeply real. Stricken Fran's burial site encounter. Stricken Fran were documenting their sailing journey around remote parts of Australia when they landed on a small, uninhabited island. With cameras in hand, they wandered inland, filming shells and rock formations. That's when Fran noticed something unusual tucked into a shaded cave. Bones, not animal remains. These were human remains.
Human bones. We might have stumbled across
a burial site.
Yeah, something quite sacred here, like a sacred burial site. We were hoping at best to find like some Aboriginal cave paintings that we could show our respect to.
There was a skull among them, and other fragments partially buried in sand. Shaken, they realized the site wasn't random. It might have been a traditional Aboriginal burial ground. Moments later, Fran spotted faint cave paintings. One looked like a rainbow serpent, a sacred figure in indigenous lore. They backed off quickly, understanding they could be disturbing something significant. They didn't dig, touch, or move anything. Instead, they quietly documented and left. The footage captures how fast a casual exploration can turn into something much heavier, especially when culture and the past collide so visibly. So which of these streamer discoveries gave you chills or made you question what's real and what's not? Would you dare explore an abandoned crypt or dive into a sunken plane? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more jaw-dropping stories just like these.